Well, there are signs pointing to possible ceasefire talks between the US and Iran. President Trump has even suggested they may return to Islamabad, putting Pakistan back at the center of efforts to end the conflict. Pakistani Senator Anwaar-ul-Haq Kakar is in Islamabad joining us now. Thank you so much for your time. From what you know and what you're able to tell us, how likely are we to see another round of US-Iran talks in Pakistan before the ceasefire runs out in less than a week?
Well, thank you so much. There is a high probability, and the people on Pakistan's side is quite sanguine who are involved in the process and to whom I've spoken. They have an assessment based on the information through their encounters with the American side and the Iranian side both, that the efforts behind the scene, which apparently thought that there was a collapse of the negotiation between US and Iran, now people would mildly put it as a pause. It was a sort of a pause rather than an utter collapse. And this is exactly what we are seeing, and this is exactly what is being expected.
Bearing in mind that in 2015, the nuclear agreement that was made with Iran took over 20 months to negotiate, do you think even if a second round of talks occurs in Pakistan in the coming days, an agreement will be reached?
Well, as you have indicated yourself, it's not just even since 2015. We've got a history of almost 50 years or 5 decades where the Iranian perspective and its outlook on the region and on global affairs with the rest of the world is altogether different. And there has been different occasions, different challenges. But what does that mean? If we become a prisoner of past and do not allow ourselves and the rest of the world an opportunity, because past is not a great guide in this case particular, that would be a wrong approach. So much is at stake right now for everyone around the globe. If you speak of European Union, if you speak of the US, if you speak of China, GCC, Iran itself, Pakistan, India, more or less the whole of globe, economically or otherwise, with this escalation of this conflict, would be the victim of this conflict. So yes, I know 2015 was a very difficult, and its outcome was altogether an unexpected, and it didn't go the way it should have been. But even then, we have to be pretty much optimist to give it a fresh chance.
Very briefly, how concerned are you that the ceasefire will be destroyed by the rhetoric and the increasing tension around the Strait of Hormuz?
Well, there is always a chance, but I'm pretty much sure that it's all about posturing rather than serious intent of continuation of a perpetual war. So I am quite hopeful that it would not lead towards the violation of ceasefire or the continuation of an extended conflict.
All right, well, thank you for your words. I really appreciate it. Pakistani Senator Anwaar-ul-Haq Kakar in Islamabad. And that's The World Today. Thanks so much for watching.